According to Markle News 1 on Instagram, Meghan is asked to push back for about 6 to 8 weeks. She wants to re-record most of the upcoming content. Why? Because she's disrespected Her Majesty the Queen, King Charles and Catherine and William in the unreleased episodes. Spotify don't want to because it will cost them even more to record entire episodes. They want to be respectful to Her Majesty the Queen, but they're torn as the episodes they're sitting on are a goldmine for them. Both sides' legal teams are now heavily involved and Meghan Markle is desperate to get them stopped. Furthermore, Royal commentator Neil Sean claimed Meghan's team were now combing through her 4 remaining podcast episodes that are yet to be released, to ensure they do not upset any grieving members of the royal family. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes on the remaining podcasts, Mr. Sean told. We know there's been 4 in the can already that are ready to go, but according to a very good source, they're going through them all with a very fine tooth comb to make sure there's nothing derogatory, hurtful, or indeed that could cause yet another explosive time bomb. You could look at this 2 ways really. Is Meghan changing her tune to now try and refit back into the family that she left behind? Or indeed, is she having second thoughts because she doesn't want to create any more trouble? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's visit to the UK has failed to gain the attention the couple were expecting, Neil Sean says, as the Sussexes failed to make it on the newspaper's front pages. The couple originally planned the trip to visit charities close to their heart, but the Queen's death forced them to change their plans. It also overshadowed their trip, Mr. Sean said. What's interesting here, though, is that not one national newspaper over here put Harry and Meghan on the front pages. And this has created, well, havoc behind the scenes. They thought that their return, particularly on a week where we're picking a brand new British Prime Minister, would have ensured that they were all clear to make sure that their return was going to be the #1 topic. He continued, "Now a lot of people are saying, they're popular, you know. Yes, they are. There's no denying it. It's a bit like a sort of soap opera, isn't it? People can't stop watching." And the multi-line is, they're not carrying that as the lead story because they know the readers have moved on. "We've got bigger problems, you know," Mr. Sean said, laying out Britain's crises, cost of living crisis, and all sorts of stuff, energy problems, you name it, we've all got it around the world. Who's really going to give you a front page for that? Good works, of course, like the Queen, Prince William and Prince Charles do. Meanwhile, Harry broke his silence about the discussion over not wearing a military uniform during the upcoming ceremonial events. A spokesperson for the Duke of Sussex said in a statement to E! News that he will wear a mourning suit throughout the events, honouring his grandmother. The statement continues, "His decade of military service is not determined by the uniform he wears, and we respectfully ask that focus remain on the life and legacy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. The official statement from Prince Harry's camp comes after Buckingham Palace confirmed Monday that only working members of the British royal family who hold military rank will wear military uniforms at the 5 major ceremonial events leading up to and including the late Queen's state funeral.